What are you eating? Mangoes. What else?
Figs.
Figs. And what's this?
Walnuts.
Walnuts. And what's that?
Mango.
No, the other thing. What is it?
Apples.
Apples. And what else did you have here? Did you have dates also?
Yeah.
Did you finish the dates?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What are you having? What are you having? You're having pears, mangoes. Pears and mangoes, right? What is this? What is all this about? Look at all this. What is all this mess? Come on now. So today, you want to do some of this? Oh, it's empty. Today, we are talking about water. Let's just say hi. You want a drink? Okay, get a glass. Where's the glass? You can wash it. I can't wash it right now, Lash. Okay, guys. So this is the water that we drink. This is distilled water. This is Celtic salt. Celtic salt. Okay. And what we do is we put Celtic salt on our tongue first, and then we drink distilled water. And the reason why we drink distilled water is because we used to drink spring water and reverse osmosis water, which I don't think there's anything wrong with spring water and reverse osmosis water and things like that. Bless you. But we did our research, and some of the spring water that we do we buy it from the store that is in plastic bottles. A lot of them that are in glass bottles can be very expensive. Lesha, this right here, that's just the container that we put the distilled water in. We have a water distiller over there, and it's actually much cheaper to get the distiller and put it in a BPA-free container. The water, putting the water in a BPA-free container, and then we just get our water that way. It's much cheaper than buying, 24 pack of spring water. That's one of the reasons why also we have been doing distilled water. And we also learned that there's a lot of things in the plastic bottles that is harmful for your body. Some of the main things that is very essential for your body. Number one is, of course, air. You breathe every half a second or whatever, every second or 2 seconds or so, you breathe. Very essential for your body, air. Of course, food, nutrients, and water. Water is very essential for your body. You can't live without water, right? You can't live without food. You can't live without air. So it's very essential for your body. And again, we used to drink reverse osmosis water. We used to drink spring water. But right now, this time of our life, in this season of our lives, we're drinking distilled water. If it's distilled water, it's taking away all the minerals, and that's not good. So we put the minerals back in with Celtic salt. So Celtic salt is the best salt for minerals and things like that. Put a little bit of Celtic salt in your tongue, and then drink the distilled water. Barbara O'Neill talks about that as well. If you guys want more information, I can link you guys to what Barbara O'Neill says about water and Celtic salt and all that in the description box below. So this is the BPA-free 5-gallon jug that we use for the distilled water. You can find this on Amazon. The link is in the description box below. We also bought this nozzle. The nozzle is sold separately. You can also find that on Amazon. Link is in the description box. And we also found this stand that holds the jug at a 45-degree angle. Also on Amazon. Link is in the description box. We are Amazon affiliates, so we do get a small commission for these products. This is the Mega Home stainless steel water distiller. You can also find this on Amazon, and the reason why we love it is because it is stainless steel, which is far more better and durable than other materials used to make cookware. Stainless steel cookware will not chip, warp, bend, or rust. Stainless steel can easily handle years of high-frequency cooking or heating without negatively affecting its performance. So, as you guys were able to see, that is our water distiller. We got it from Amazon again. We will link the Amazon link in the description box below. And we are Amazon affiliates, so we do take a little bit of commission. So not only do we sell the Mega Home distiller, water distiller, we also use it, and we actually use it every day. What we do is we put water in the distiller, and then it'll distill the water at least a gallon. Well, actually, at most a gallon every, I don't know, like an hour or so. I think it takes about an hour or two to distill all of the, the gallon of water. And then what we'll do is we'll put the gallon of water into the container, and then we just take a glass, and we drink the water like that with Celtic salt. Water is very good for your body. You need water. In fact, Jesus Christ himself said that he is living water. So that means living water means water is essential for your body. You can't live without water. When Elijah had to leave because there was no rain, no dew nor rain for 3.5 years during Elijah's time, during King Ahab's reign, Elijah was by a brook, and the water that he was drinking was the water from the brook. Okay, and you can kind of say that that's spring water. You can kind of say that that's spring water. I guess that's spring water. But see, that spring water, the reason why, the reason why that's spring water is good spring water is because it's not. So the reason why the spring water that Elijah was drinking is good spring water is because he's not putting it in plastic bottles that has all kinds of material in it that can affect your body, right? And so that's good spring water. So if you guys are by a brook or something where you have access to good spring water, then spring water would be good. But for us here, that we're still in the city, and you can't really get good spring water here, especially if the spring waters are in bottles that have the plastic bottles that have material in it that can affect your body, then I would rather do distilled. Okay, so we know that water is very good for your system, and if you don't have enough water for your body, it can cause a lot of issues. One of the issues would be constipation. And for those of you guys who have been dealing with constipation, for those of you guys who have dealt with constipation before, you guys know how hurtful constipation is and how stressful it can be also. Constipation is very bad. You're blocking you're blocking the thing that it's supposed to come out. You're blocking it. It's being blocked. And how is all the waste gonna come out of your body if that waste is being blocked from coming out? And so here's a book. By the way, this book is the Natural Remedies Encyclopedia. For those of you guys who want one of these books, it's in our store, sfp.center. You can go to the description box of this video, and you guys can purchase one of these books. Again, it's called the Natural Remedies Encyclopedia. We also have packages of this. This talks about this has over 11,000 inexpensive home remedies that you can use for ailments, diseases, and things like that. This also covers over 730 diseases and disorders. So, constipation is usually associated with irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS, right? IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. So the symptoms there are 3 basic patterns, right? Number 1, constipation and pain. Number 2, alternating constipation and diarrhea. Number 3, painless diarrhea with mucus. So irritable bowel syndrome, again, is associated with constipation and diarrhea. And with constipation, you need water. Water is I guess you can say that the main lubricant of your waste, so that when you're using the toilet, it comes out, and it comes out properly, and because it's moist, right? It comes out and it's not dry. If it's dry, you can cause constipation within your body, and it will hurt. It will hurt, and it can be very, very hard to pass that. But this talks more about it. This has natural remedies. Here it says to relieve gastrointestinal pain and expel the gas, take an enema. But there are natural enemas, right? There are natural enemas. take charcoal tablets to relieve gas and bloating, but do not use daily, okay, or it will cause constipation. It says here, avoid swallowing air, eat additional bran. Bran, like oat bran and things like that, it can produce a more natural bowel movement. And there are many other things here like peppermint tea, chamomile tea. It says here to avoid tea with caffeine. Okay, so natural teas like peppermint tea, chamomile tea would be good for you, but avoid teas with caffeine in it. And that's why actually Mrs. White talked about teas, and she's talking about teas with caffeine. Okay, we use teas, herbal teas nowadays to heal, but when Mrs. White was talking about teas, those teas that she's talking about usually has caffeine in it. Caffeine is actually very bad for your body. But yeah, so water, very good for your body. The Bible talks about water. The Bible talks about the living water. God or Jesus Christ is supposed to be a spring of water or a well of water for us. That means water, because the reason why he said that is because water is very vital for our lives. Water is very vital for our lives. If you guys want one of these, again, the Natural Remedies Encyclopedia for those of you guys who have ailments, maybe allergies or constipation, irritable bowel syndrome and things like that, buy one of these books. It talks about all those diseases, over 730 diseases and disorders, and over 11,000 inexpensive home remedies that it talks about that you guys can use in your natural remedies.
Dad!
Yeah?
I hear
So what do we have here, babe? Is this raw plant-based tacos?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Did you say that these are foods that are hydrating?
Very hydrating.
Very hydrating foods?
Because of the high water content.
High water content. Boom. So what else can we say about water? What else can we say about water aside from that it is very vital for your health? Everybody knows that. What does the Bible say about water? Deuteronomy 32, starting from verse 1 says, "Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain," that's water. "My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, as the showers upon the grass, because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribe ye greatness unto our God." So here water is described as the vital, I guess you could say the vital force or the vital element for grass, so that grass and the herbs can grow. Water can strengthen you or can help you grow. You need water in your body. It's very vital to your health. And of course, Jesus Christ says in John 7, starting from verse 37, it says, "In the last day, that great day of the feast, Jesus stood and cried, saying, If any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink. He that believeth on me, as the scriptures hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water." Again, Jesus Christ is using water in a spiritual sense, saying that out of him, the spring of living water comes out, flows out of him. And the reason why he's saying this is because he knows that water is very vital for our bodies. So water, we need water. Again, for those of you guys who want one of those mega home water distillers, the 5-gallon water jug, the nozzle that goes with it, the stand that goes with it, all of these things are in the description box below. You can find it on Amazon. And of course, again, we are Amazon affiliates, so we do get a small amount of commission for these. And again, guys, water is very vital. As soon as you wake up, you drink the water with the Celtic salt. You drink the water. You got to drink water throughout the day so that you can stay hydrated. Because if you're not hydrated, there's going to be some serious problems, headaches, migraines, constipation, and then also, of course, constipation is a sign of irritable bowel syndrome, and irritable bowel syndrome is also a sign of colon cancer, possibly. It can be a sign for possible colon cancer. And all these things you can avoid if you just drink water and make sure that your waste is lubricated so that you can poop it out. Because if you don't poop it out, it stays there. Colon cancer. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are blessed by this video, please like and share this video. If you guys want to support this ministry, you guys can do so by praying for this ministry and also donating at schoolforprophets.tv or sfp.center. This is what I do full time to support my family and to support this ministry. So the donations do help us keep this ministry afloat. If you guys want one of those natural remedies encyclopedia packages, links are in the description box below. You can find them at sfp.center. Thank you guys again. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm out. Praise God always. See you guys on the next one. Peace.